Welcome to Vegas Startup Scene. I'm Jason LeDuc, and this is your rundown of what's happening in the Southern Nevada tech ecosystem for the week of April 6th, 2026. Let's start with one of the biggest moments of the year for early-stage startups in Nevada. StartupNV is heading into its final live investment vote on April 11th, where one company will walk away with a $400,000 investment decided right there in the room. After months of diligence, 6 finalists have been selected: Adentris, Aero AI, Amplibiotics, Listening Post, Regara, and Rev Supply. Adentris is tackling healthcare compliance with an AI copilot that audits medical records in real time to prevent costly billing errors. Aero AI is delivering advanced geospatial intelligence using 3D data and immersive tech for industries like construction and urban planning. Amplibiotics is building robotics-focused AI infrastructure and datasets powering next-generation automation. Listening Post is creating a no-code AI intelligence platform that routes tasks across multiple models behind the scenes, and Rev Reply is focused on autonomous sales using AI agents to respond, qualify, and book meetings across multiple channels. We couldn't find much information on Regara, so looking forward to seeing what they're all about. If you've got info to share, then please send it our way. This is a strong snapshot of where Nevada innovation is heading, from AI-first platforms to deep tech and applied automation. And whether you attend in person at Las Vegas City Hall or tune in online, this is one of the best chances to see venture happen live in our backyard. Meanwhile, the global agritech ecosystem is making its way through Southern Nevada. The next cohort of Start Agritech is kicking off May 10th through the 15th with programming across St. George, Utah, and Las Vegas. This group brings together 9 international startups working on everything from microalgae cultivation to precision agriculture and indoor farming, with more than $55 million raised collectively. The program, led by Ariely Innovate and supported by a long list of regional and global partners, wraps with a final expo and pitch event right here in Las Vegas, continuing to position Nevada as a landing spot for international innovation. And speaking of helping founders level up, StartupNV is hosting Pricing Fundamentals: How Founders Get Paid What They're Worth on April 23rd at the International Innovation Center in downtown Las Vegas. Pricing is one of those areas where most founders guess, and this session with pricing expert Mark Stiving is all about aligning what you charge with the value you actually deliver, instead of just racing to the bottom on price. So, if you're building, selling, or scaling, this is one of those tactical sessions that can directly impact your revenue. Here's a look at what else is coming up in the ecosystem for the next few weeks. First Robotics Nevada is looking for volunteers to help with their upcoming events. If you're interested to help, please sign up. It's a chance to see firsthand the upcoming robotics and engineering talent in the Valley, and the kids really appreciate it. You can sign up on the First dashboard. Link is in the notes. The StartupNV Entrepreneur Readiness Program runs April 15th through May 20th, a 6-week fully online program designed to help founders get pitch ready and scale their businesses. Applications are open for Cohort 8 of Sports Innovation Launchpad powered by Zero Labs, happening July 6th through 8th right here in Las Vegas, focused on startups building the future of sports media, fan engagement, and venue experience alongside SEICon. SynShop livestream events Mondays and Fridays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. each week. Vegas Crypto Group hosts Multi-Chain Mondays every other Monday at Sierra Gold on Southeastern Avenue, Crypto Clubhouse on Tuesdays from 6 to 10 p.m. at Goat Bar on West Sahara, and Web3 Wednesday on the first Wednesday of every month from 7 to 9 p.m. at their new location. I do this every week. Guys, remind me, it's not their new location. Loaded Empanadas at Boca Park. That's where Web3 Wednesday is on the first Wednesday of every month. I don't know why this keeps happening. Fusion 42 hosts Pitch Kung Fu online on Thursdays, and their founder huddle is every Saturday online. AI Film Awards coming up April 29th in Las Vegas, and free co-working First Friday returns from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the International Innovation Center in downtown Las Vegas, with optional childcare available. Finally, don't forget about that Youth Entrepreneurs Summit for the kids, June 8th through 11th. They're still looking for sponsors and mentors to help out. So our good friend Sonny Clark is back in the States and joined us on the live stream at Tech Alley Downtown last month, and he's given us an update on what he's working on and how he's incorporating agentic AI into his work.
One of the main apps I'm working on is a coding agent, because I was like, well, if I can code 5 times faster, that makes everything possible then.
Right.
You know, and it's pretty exciting.
So what else? What else are you working on?
Well, OpenClaw kind of changed the game for me. So one, proving that's valuable, but like, I think I'm one of the few people who built an all-in-one SaaS enterprise software for my dance studio app. And so now I'm going to build the first essentially fully all-in-one with full agent integration.
Okay.
So I'll give you an example. Typically, when you run a business, you got 5 different apps: QuickBooks, your project management, customer billing, whatever, right? And what OpenClaw is really representing is general tasks, which is still valuable. It's kind of like selling the spreadsheet, but they don't tell you what to put in the spreadsheet. You know what I mean? So I'm doing an actual domain expertise where instead of having to jump to third-party APIs, which are not really meant to be read by LLM, so you're kind of wasting tokens, I rebuilt all-in-one dance studio: the accounting, the billing, the payroll, the online store, the studio rental, all that stuff. It's going to feed the LLM, and it's going to have a much more agentic experience that's like talking to an intelligent agent that knows everything about your business. And to have and not to just answer a question, where OpenClaw is changing is that you can have an ongoing conversation.
Right.
And that's real big difference. So now you can talk to your business and be like, hey, how's the staff doing? What do you think we should do with this? What do you think we should do with that? Okay, so somebody's being really bad. Come up with a 30-day plan that if they don't meet these needs, I got to let them go. But if they meet these needs, then, so it's helping you make decisions, and it's helping you generate the actual solutions once you make a decision.
Yeah, the ability of agents and AI to, I try not to anthropomorphize it, but to remember previous conversations.
Exactly.
That to me, that's what's really broken wide open in the last 6 or 8 months.
Exactly.
It's now whatever you're working with, if it's worth anything, it actually has more ability to remember, and not just to remember what you've talked about in the past, to correlate those things itself and to provide you with recommendations or ask you questions.
Exactly. And because working with business is mostly a closed domain system, it's not like you're trying to write a movie where it could be anything. It's like business tend to have structure and domains and structure to it. You could have basically like a Harvard MBA business assistant analysis that can give you advice as you're trying to make decisions about your business. But it's been really nice. I mean, I personally use, I'm pretty sure I'm not alone, you can use Claude to kind of help you write code. But now what I'm trying to work on is the first all-in-one business agentic solution where you can discuss topics about staff, customers, and just also general topics about where you want to take your business next. And, like you mentioned before, which is really important, how do you manage state? Not just do this and whatever. Like, I have a high level goal. We're trying to do these things, like, we'll give a good example. I want more students for my dance studio. Okay, you suggest email marketing. Let's go do that rabbit hole. Okay, did it work? Did it not work? Let's feed those results and inform our next decision and just have an ongoing conversation.
See the whole conversation with Sonny and all the other cool people we talked to at Tech Alley last month on the live stream recording. All right, that's all for this week. Links for everything we talked about are in the episode description. If you've got news or events you'd like us to cover next week, drop a comment, slide into my DMs, I don't mind, or email me at info@leducleadership.com. We'll see you out there in the community. Send us your pics and videos from the events you're part of. We'll close out the show with a few from the Jewel Fit grand opening on March 24th. So everybody get out there, send us your pics and videos, do great things, onward and upward.